Okay, picking up from where we left off last, we'll just duplicate this shuffle down. We'll get started with these stations themselves. So I'll just rename this to station, and I'll group this and rename that to stations. Okay. Now we can get rid of that. We'll need some album artwork. It's the placeholder for it for now. Get that 50 by 50. Positioned about 5 all the way around here. And we'll change this to station title. I'll bring that up a little bit. About there. And this will have last played. We'll have a font size of 11 and a line height of 16 and a color of 999. We're going to want that about 1 from the bottom here. I'll rename this layer to album artwork. Okay. And this bottom border here is a little bit different. It's not going to extend all the way. So we'll need to just get rid of this for now. And I will duplicate the actual background here. Set its height to 0.5. I will subtract 70 pixels here from the width and send that all the way to the right. I'll also send this down, and I know I need to nudge it up and add a fill of CCC. And let's make sure that it's not below, but above here. So we'll need to nudge this about 0.5 pixel. So it's resting right on it. Okay, I'll rename this to border. And that should do it for the station. Okay, now we can just duplicate this down and hit Command D, Command D, Command D as many times as you like. Okay. Let's go ahead and make this top station here the actual active station, what you're listening to. So I've got that background color here off screen. Just paste that in. We'll select the text here, just change that to white, and we'll find the border and just get rid of that. I'll change it last played to now playing. Okay, great. Next piece is the now playing bar down here at the bottom. So that has a height of 62. Make sure it's nudged all the way to the bottom. I'll rename this to BG. Place it just above station so it's covering it. And I'll change the background color to that dark blue. And now we can go ahead and just group this together. Just rename it to now playing bar. And I'm going to duplicate this BG, set its height to 2, and its background color, got that off screen here, just to a darker blue. And I'm going to go ahead and just rename this to track, duplicate it, set it to about 103, change the fill to white, and bring down the opacity to 75. And we'll just rename this to progress. And we can group this and call it progress track. Okay. Now we'll need some album artwork. So this one's going to be 40 by 40. Get that positioned up. So 11 and 10. And I'll just call this album artwork as well. Now we need the song title. It's going to have font size of 16 and a font weight of demi bold, line height of 24, and let's get that into position. About 6 pixels away here from the album artwork and about 10 from the top. Drag this down, call it artist. That should be 14, and a font weight of regular and a line height of 20. And this margin here is margin top is gonna just bleed in like native 2. They overlap a little bit. Okay. Next, we'll need a sound grid, the active grid that dances around as you listen to music. So that has a width and a height of 2, background color of white. And I will duplicate that down. so that we have 6 of them. Select all those, duplicate, and one last time. Okay, now selecting all of the ovals, I'm just going to group it together and call it sound grid. Let's get it positioned up. So it should be 16 from the edge here, from the right, and 20 by 20. Let's go ahead and select some of these dots. Just lower their opacity to 20, and we'll select some of these guys here and set that to 65. That way when we zoom out, it looks like it's moving. Okay, and that wraps up my stations.